This is LoboTech.
Lobos. Remember Lamont Tabby here on LoboTech. We're talking about one of my favorite video game music to talk about. Here, as we talk about the video game music evolution from the arcade days, such as the original Super Mario Bros. By Nintendo or the famous Pac-Man series by Namco. Video game music has evolved to be way more dynamic, adaptive, and even advanced to what even videos are capable nowadays, and way more adaptive, even far advanced than what even the 80s were capable of nowadays, and even presented in modern games such as Persona, Sonic Adventure, and Cuphead. Advanced technology of music has allowed us to incorporate way new kinds of music into our video games. Even orchestrating music presented in games such as the famous Dark Souls and Metal Gear Solid series, to even the brand new release of the 2025 year, Hollow Knight Silksong. Remember Lamont Tabe. I hope you guys enjoy.
Hello Lobos, and welcome to a new episode of LoboTech. My name is Noah Hollyfield, and this is my friend
Kevin.
And what's today's episode about, Kevin?
Well, today we're diving into the technology behind music for video games.
So like soundtracks and all that stuff?
Like the things like the music you hear in the background while you're playing the game, yes.
You know the Mario one?
Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Everyone knows that.
That's my favorite. It's a me, Mario.
Okay.
Luigi was always better though to play with.
Yeah, I agree.
He was faster, could jump higher, but the bad thing about him is he always couldn't stop on time.
Yeah, he's like really slippery.
Yeah, I mean, when you looked at all the characters, you know, they all had differences, you know?
Yeah, like
that's one thing that I always found interesting. They had like secret powers that no one knew about unless you actually paid attention. Like I said, Luigi, he could jump higher, but he couldn't stop as fast as Mario. And Mario had more accuracy for jumps. Well, let's get on to the real topic. Let's get off of Super Mario Bros. Let's get on the real topic.
Well, since we're talking about the technology behind video game music, like that, the Super Mario Bros. Is a great place to start because that's one of the most prominent instances of video game music. Like for its time, it was like.
I mean, people were still playing it to this day, and it was made in what, the 1980s with the NES,
or 1980s, 1970s, somewhere around that time. So, how they did it was they used synthesized sound chips and they put it with complex middleware systems that would generate high fidelity adaptive soundtracks in real time. So for the technology behind it, we evolved from basic beat loops of the original music systems made for things like Super Mario Bros. And Pac-Man to dynamic and interactive scores that will respond to your in-game actions, for games like Persona and Sonic Adventure and Cuphead. Those are very good examples of
all very funny games.
Yeah.
So Kevin, how do they start off making music?
Well, first they would begin with let's see, they would outline the music style by the composers would collaborate with the development team to plan out how the style and the mood is gonna be in the game, you know.
If it's happy-go-lucky, or if it's a little bit nervous, or
they'll change it for different situations, or how the energy feels.
In Mario, when you're your time's running out, the music picks up and stuff like that.
Yeah, things like that. Yeah.
The little changes you don't notice too well.
But then they would use things they'd use digital audio workstations like Logic Pro or Cubase, or along with the music to basically instead of creating linear basic really bare bones songs, they'd be able to they'd be able to compose loops and stuff that would connect seamlessly. They would connect seamlessly, and they would change dynamically. So once they're produced, after we're done planning it, they're transferred into middleware like WIs or FNOD, and that's when you get to the adaptive stuff, how the music changes in game, because they used like the technique for it is like the official definition for it is called vertical remixing, where they add and remove layers based on like what's happening in the game.
Oh, so they have like a strong piece of music, and they'll just add and take away on that piece of music
Yeah, depending
to
on
create
what's
the different
happening.
feels and stuff like that.
Exactly. And like
really cool.
as we were talking about earlier, like Super Mario Bros. is like a it was one of the pioneers for that. For its time, it was like revolutionary because like the composer Koji Kondo, like he used the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Center.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
he
NES.
used that hardware,
I have one of those.
and he was Nintendo's first specialist, and he composed he was the one who composed the catchy and looping melodies that you hear in the game. Because like since they didn't have much back then, they had to make do and like they had to like make really like catchy and like really like melodies that really stick to you in the game, because and like that would loop easily because they didn't have much storage back then since we had limitations. Yeah, and like not only that, but like Koji, it would be influenced, like his music would be influenced by it was like diverse. There would be Latin and Japanese, like this Latin and Japanese fusion band called T Square.
Is this like, I know you're talking about that producer, but is that Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. Or is that just what the producer has done in the past or done after
No,
Super
like
Mario Bros?
that's their influence for Super Mario Bros.
Oh,
like
their influence. Okay.
Yeah, so, but yeah, like that's really it.
All right, guys, that was a new episode of LoboTech. This was episode 7. I hope y'all really enjoyed. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and leave us a comment. Let you know what we should do next.